Hey everyone, I'm Shaner Magalhães, your president-elect for the Iowa Association of Realtors. Welcome to our 2023 Convention Speaker Interview Series. In this series, we're sitting down and chatting with some of the amazing speakers we have lined up to join us in September. Today, we're very excited to be joined by Jesse Peters. Welcome, Jesse.
Thank you.
Jesse's background, he's got a super long resume, but I'm not going to read it. Jesse's background is in creative advertising and marketing. He is an active realtor. His ability to utilize video and social media to engage with his community propelled him to become the social savvy realtor. And I assume that's a trademarked term that he's got. And one of the foremost thought leaders in the real estate industry. With creation and connection at the top of his career, Jesse has been in the top 1% of his agents in his Canadian province for multiple years. You'll be seeing quite a bit of Jesse at convention. He's one of our keynote speakers, but he's also doing a couple sessions exploring the power of branding and video and real estate. So again, thank you for joining us today, Jesse. As I think I explained to you before, full disclosure, we had a conversation before the interview. So we've got a couple of questions that are kind of, thoughtful, deep sort of questions. Well, maybe not deep, but and then we have a couple of questions that are just kind of, fun. And then we're going to do rapid fire questions after that. So as you know, as a practicing realtor yourself, we are our own brand. So your sessions are about embracing that brand through connecting with others, especially using video. So tell us why this idea is so important to the future of our real estate careers.
Absolutely. And first of all, Shaner and the entire Iowa Real Estate Association, I am so looking forward to flying down and connecting with you all and sharing the tips, tricks, and insights that I've learned along the way, along my real estate journey with over a decade plus of years, which feels, like 10 years. Doesn't it feel like 100 years of experience? Isn't that the case? Like we work in dog years here, but certainly going to be dropping some goodness with you to hopefully not only elevate the bar in the real estate association, but help your business now moving forward and give you a bit of a maybe unlocking and understanding of the importance of personal branding and social media. And so what was your question again, Shaner?
So why do you think it's important for improving a person's real estate career to especially use video to build our brand?
Well, right off the hop, I don't think you and I would be connecting on this level of trust if I could not see your face. I could not see your smile. You could not see mine. You could not see what I'm wearing or what I'm into, where I'm from, right? The power of video really, strips away the imagination. If I'm excited about something or if I'm delivering good news, sad news, we got to focus in on, there's very little to be misinterpreted. And often in our world, via emails and texts and even phone calls, there can be a lot that can be misinterpreted. Like, what's the tone of a text? How do they deliver that? We're not mind readers, right? And so video allows all emotions to be layered in with the message that can help, speed up connection, can help build trust, can help show compassion, right? Video, like we watch video all the time. We're watching others. Well, guess what? People want to watch us. And there's so many different ways to utilize video, whether it's, on social media, whether it's on YouTube, or even some of the most sneakiest, most powerful tactic and mindset is through the power of one-to-one video. Even if you never want to put video in social, you can utilize the power of one-to-one video to build connection, to build trust, to build excitement, and to support and build your brand. I can't wait to share more of that late September at the conference.
Well, and bringing up that point, and this is off script already, so hopefully our marketing geniuses don't get mad at me. But you and I talked about this off camera, that I'm so impressed by you and your colleague Michael Thorne, who apparently that is your thing. And I know other realtors do this too, but it just wasn't as apparent as what you and Michael do, that basically your response, like to an email, to a phone call, whatever, is to do a video back to that person that has contacted you. And that's great, because like you said, especially first time connecting, I mean, the first time I saw Michael was out hiking in the wilderness somewhere, and he's given this personal video, and it gave a whole different outlook to what he and you are all about. So that's a nice little tidbit about how to use it
Totally
even
is.
beyond marketing.
Well, and the thing here that comes with those one-to-one videos, and we'll talk about it, are the surprise and delight when you receive that video email from Michael, or when I have people who, whether it's other agents I send out to, clients, people relocating, and they get a video message saying, "Hey, this is who I am. I can't wait to help you." What are you doing on the other end? You're definitely probably not frowning. You're probably smiling, being like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for taking the time." Those surprise and delight moments, and that just gets layered on to what your brand is and how important it is um, in connecting and utilizing today's technology, right? So that's something we've been doing for a lot of years, and it's gotten even easier with this.
Of course, of course. Okay, so the second sort of serious question is, you know, we all know that sometimes it's hard to be kind of on brand 24/7 as a realtor. But I guess, you know, my thought is that it is possible when you're confident in the things that you're putting out there on video. So again, back to kind of your message, what are you hoping our members will gain from your sessions? What is kind of the takeaway that they might expect?
Yeah, I think the unlocking moment is there is an audience for everyone, right? You have value. We all know the textbook stats. We all know that. We all get a lot of it from the same places, and a lot of it, gets evaluated in the same way. Cost per square foot, average day on market, blah, blah, blah. Right? Like we all got access to it. Okay. But Shayna, you and I are going to have different audiences. We know the same information,
Mhm.
but you may appeal to someone else based on hobbies, pastime, family. Maybe you like the Buckeyes or the Hawkeyes, not the
Hawkeyes, yes,
Buckeyes. You're
Hawkeyes,
Iowa.
Jesse.
Sorry, Iowa, Ohio. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
There's my Canadian in me already apologizing. But what people want to know, what's in here, and they want to see it shared from here.
Yeah,
And video allows that. And you may think, "Oh, I don't like being in front of camera. I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way I sound." People already know how you sound. People already know that I've got a double chin hiding under this beard. They already know I sound nasally, but they know that I love my community. They know that I love Marvel. They know that I love Winnipeg. They know that I have a family. And those are the connections that are deeper than the surface level, right? And that's why we get called upon, right? Relatability. It allows you to be referred even more on a next level. And when we are referred, and when people feel like they know us already before we even meet them, business gets so much easier. There's
yeah,
never a cold call, right? And so that's the exciting thing that I want to put the pep talk in here. There is one person, 1,000 people, 400 people, a million people that can relate to you. You may not think it, but if you're not putting yourself out there, you won't know it. So I'm going to show you the ways that can happen and continue to help unlock the mindset for you to get comfortable in doing that. And I've been doing it for a decade plus, and it continues to evolve and
sure.
change, right? And how am I able to kind of stay more on brand? Because I'm comfortable in my skin, because I know what I do, I know how to do it, and I'm comfortable with who I am in this world, right? And it gets easier, right?
That's awesome. That's awesome. Very exciting stuff. So we're obviously very excited, Jesse, to have you in Des Moines for convention. So I know you've driven through Iowa, but really haven't spent any time there. And just wondering if there are any sort of bucket list items for the Des Moines area or even Iowa that you'd like to achieve someday. Maybe not while you're there, but
Yeah, and here's the thing, like, sure, I can go to the sculpture park. Sure, maybe catch a football game. Sure, the fair, right? Like that sounds like amazing things. But I like to dive a little bit deeper into like what I can't find on Google. And so I
okay.
was looking up Des Moines, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to be there for a couple days. What tickles my fancy? Well, I like sandwiches. I like ice cream. I like all sorts of things. So the place that I found and I used TikTok to research this. Black Cat ice cream. That's
Okay.
where I want to go. And like the best ice cream on earth is how it's stated by Sorted Food. And I'm just even looking at today's menu: red velvet Oreo, blueberry pancake, biscuits and jam. Like, let's go. Let's all go get ice cream.
That sounds amazing.
It doesn't it? And there's another little pastrami or a sandwich shop that's very kind of like New York deli in Des Moines that's been getting rave reviews. So I'm down for a pastrami sandwich and I'm down for some Black Cat ice cream. That's my food bucket list when I'm in Des Moines. Hope that helps.
Perfect. That's awesome.
Shady's gonna be like,
Okay.
I gotta look up this Black Cat ice cream.
Yeah, I mean, I go to Des Moines a lot, but I haven't heard of Black Cat ice cream, and none of my Des Moines friends have ever told me about
Check
it. So
you heard it here first, then.
yeah, that's awesome. I'm if I'm available, I'm happy to go with you, Jesse.
Yeah, man, let's make that work.
All right. Okay, so the next sort of off the wall question is a lot of people, maybe most people, have kind of an irrational fear of something. What is your irrational fear, if you have one?
Snakes. Any type of snake, any size of snake, fake snake, real snake, garden snake, any sort of snake. I'm very much Indiana Jones like paralyzed if I see a snake. Like,
Okay.
nope. Like, got a snake in my Christmas stocking from my kids. They thought it was hilarious. It's not a great way to start the morning. Yeah, no snakes. And I don't know if that's irrational, but that's
I
me.
mean, when you say you're afraid of fake snakes, I think that's kind of irrational.
Yeah, fake snakes. I even know it's fake. It's like I can hear it as a remote control coming at me. I'm like, I know we don't have snakes in this house. Why am I scared of it? I can't explain it, Chandler.
Well, guess what, Jesse? We're gonna have a bunch of snakes on the stage with you when you're in Des Moines. How's that?
Try me.
It'll be like the Indiana Jones scene where you're in a pit.
Yeah.
We just
toss me the torch.
Well, Jesse, we could probably talk all day. It's been great chatting with you today. We're certainly very much looking forward to seeing you in Des Moines and hearing you convey all your expertise on video and so forth. For those of you watching, the annual convention is September 26th through the 28th, downtown Des Moines. We've got all kinds of great things lined up for a few days, engaging and thoughtful speakers like Jesse, all kinds of activities, fun stuff, etc. So we can't wait to see you there.